All right, Libras. Let's go ahead and jump on into a little extra, I'll say jewel toned message. All right, so we have Amazonite. It has to do with truth. Uh, Better to get hurt by the truth than comforted with a lie. And we have chrysophrase. Um, says perspective. The difference between hope and despair is a different way of telling stories from the same facts. You know, these two are so interwoven, really. The idea that we have a character who's needing to, like, on one hand, keep an honest frame and look for truth, but at the same time, don't look for the worst motive. Looking for the truth of a situation, but then understanding why something happened. That could Those are two halves of like the same orange. Okay, this happened. I need to admit that this happened, but now I also need to understand why it happened. And so being able to find truth, but not becoming like, either over the top, uh, with a false perspective or a really negative perspective. It's like there's a fine balance in all of this. So we have the sun in the reverse. We have a seven of air, which is a seven of swords. We have the ace of water, so ace of cups. So we have somebody who is not happy about a situation because they say somebody lied about love. Okay, that might be a piece of it. Somebody lied about love, but that's a big statement and we don't know what that means yet. I'm not happy. Someone lied about love. Someone gave me a love offer, but it was a lie. That doesn't mean somebody didn't love us just because they gave us a love offer that turned out to be a lie. It could be someone gave an offer that was real, but the scenario was false. I love you, I want to marry you. Yes, but there's no possible way that they could marry someone because maybe they're already married. It does not mean that they did not meet the person that they wished they could marry. Now, again, I'm just using that as an extreme example. We do have this energy of escape on that. There was a lie here, there was an escape. The lie had something to do with an escape. Ace of Earth, Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so someone. Oh, okay. So here's what I think this is. We have a character that dealt with an individual. We could have a Leo or a Libra dealt with a Leo. We have a character, though, who dealt with a situation where they said this person said that they loved me, but it was a lie. Really, they just wanted a new life and they thought they could start over with me. They wanted to escape where they were at, so they claimed they loved me, but they didn't. The only thing that I would disagree on is that ace is in the upright. The ace of cups is in the upright. So is the ace of pentacles. What if both were true? They truly loved our Libra and they truly saw Libra as a chance at a new life because Libra is the person that they loved. Yes, there still could have been an element of what they didn't say is that they had a situation they wanted to escape from, but who wouldn't want to escape from a bad situation? Does that mean that they couldn't love the Libra completely and see Libra as a new chance at life and also be simultaneously escaping from something? No, it could have been all of those all rolled into one. But right now our character is saying if there's one thing that isn't true or wasn't completely transparent, then I doubt everything else. And that's where we come back to those first two cards, truth but perspective. There can be mutual or many things that are true simultaneous and they don't actually necessarily stack up to this negative viewpoint that Libra maybe has right now. The reason I'm arguing that this person did love Libra and did see them as a new fresh start in life They envisioned a brand new future. It's because these are in the upright. But our Libra is saying, yeah, but why'd they want to do it? They wanted a new, fresh start because they wanted to escape. But this says that no, that's not the only reason. Let's see. We've got the World in the reverse. World in the reverse. I mean, look, this is Year of the Dragon, and we have that dragon. It couldn't happen this year after all. There was unfinished business. There was no new beginning this year after all. What were their true intentions? Let's go ahead and ask that. What was this character's true intentions toward the Libra? We have Hermit. We have Five of Earth. Virgo energy there with a tremendous amount of loss, a tremendous amount of, like I said, what were their true intentions? Four of Fire, Four of Wands here. The thing that this character was on a journey of their own. They didn't really have everything that they needed in order to share or to give in order to be in that Four of Wands. But the Four of Wands was the ultimate goal. But they also were working through some very difficult phase. Some phase of maybe it was poverty, maybe it was they were withholding the fact that they were still in a really rough place, that they didn't have a whole lot to offer. But there was a desire for this Four of Wands, that part looks very legitimate. Aries. Aries. Aries, come. He's got to protect. Sorry if you hear that I don't know how much the mic picks it up. Four of Pentacles also. So we have a character who genuinely wanted something, but they genuinely withheld offering it. They withheld because they didn't really have what they needed. Come here, baby. Come on. Come on, good boy. You did very good. Good protector. We got the Two of Pentacles sideways. Well, I think this was a real struggle. I think someone wanted to say it about 10 billion times. Like, what I want to give, but I don't have to give. What I want to give, but I don't have to give. The plans I'd like to make, but I can't make because I don't see the way forward yet. How is this impacting Libra? Because we've seen them say this person was a liar. They lied to me about loving me. I would argue that's not the case in this story. Two of Cups, Page of Cups. How did it impact Libra? Libra is in that vibe of saying, I just want him to tell me the truth. I mean, especially if we're this interwoven, I feel like they're my Two of Cups. So why can't they just speak the truth to me? Why can't they sit down and tell me something real? Let's let them answer that. Why are they not coming forth to communicate openly with Libra? I mean, all of this, I always say this in every story. We have Ace of Air. I say in every story, if communication would occur, it would be a really easy story, right? This actually says that they are trying to pen a letter in particular. They might write down their thoughts over and over again. They might be trying to convey this truth. It says that they want to, very much. Two of Cups, they feel the exact same way. They want to say that. You are my Two of Cups. Okay, where are those words? Are they sending those? What's happening? Four of Cups. You're my Two of Cups and I have all these regrets. Do the regrets wipe out? I feel like somebody cries a lot. If they try to start writing something, I feel like tears well up. One more on that Ace of Swords. I said, are they, why don't they say it? 10 of Swords. Oh, they've written about at least 10 different letters to the point where we don't have ink now. We have like blood there. It's like they think it's so over because they couldn't make things happen that there's no point in saying it. I would disagree wholeheartedly. It's all the more reason for them needing to communicate to the Libra. What would Libra say to them? Wheel of Fortune. Everything's about divine timing. But there's this energy of like, isn't it about time that you say something? Isn't it about time that you speak some kind of truth? Because right now I'm left thinking the worst case scenario. I mean, could the truth be any worse than what I assume, which is that you're just a liar? If you actually loved me, how could you not say those words? Why would you leave me questioning? If you actually love somebody, how could you just let it be this? Because it's like, oh, but I'm just too disappointed. I just can't say anything. Universe, weigh in on this, because I'm super annoyed right now because I don't get it. Two of Wands. The universe says that, well, there are different ways for each character to choose to behave. Touche. What's the different way for our Libra to possibly think about behaving? Eight of Sacred Circles in the reverse. Release this. Literally just let it go. Quit trying to work on it. Quit trying to say, but why can't they just say something? Why can't they just talk to me? The universe says, Libra, what would happen if Libra quit trying to, focus on this or work on this at all? What would happen? Nine of Wands in the reverse. They might feel unburdened and they might not hurt over this if they just surrendered this. Hold on. Let's get one or two more just for Libra on that topic. Page of Swords. Libra says, I know. I already thought about that. In fact, it's the thing I've been thinking about for a while. It's time I quit thinking about this. It's time that I do let it go. I know. Okay, what is the alternate route that this person could have taken with the Libra, this one who thinks about writing letters all the time but doesn't? What's their alternate route? How could they behave differently, perhaps? Prince of Swords or Princess of Swords, which is in this deck, this is the Page of Swords, but in the reverse. They can quit trying to gather information and figure stuff out. They can quit spying. They can quit. It's usually about information gathering. And Three of Swords. They can quit trying, or they could choose to quit trying to figure stuff out, and they could face the fact that this is heartbreaking, right? What happens if they face the fact that something is heartbreaking? Then what? Seven of Wands, they might actually start to decide, I need to make a plan. I need to face this struggle because it's heartbreaking. What if I'm never going to talk to the Libra again? What if this is the way this ends because I won't reach out to them? Can I really tolerate that? Maybe I need to make a plan, and maybe I need to do something else. Knight of Earth, Seven of Water in the reverse. Yeah, they need to get out of their own freaking way. They need to go ahead, or they could. They don't need to. No character needs to do anything. They get to do whatever they want. But the universe is saying, listen, all y'all get your choices to make. You keep doing the same thing and staying in a gridlock. Imagine how you could do it different. Interestingly enough, the universe challenges the Libra to let this go. And the Libra says, yeah, I know. The universe challenges them to let it sink in. If you really would feel sad, really heartbroken to think that you're never going to speak to the Libra again. It's like they've always still kind of, even though they said, oh, it's over, so there's no point in me sending a letter, but then they always still think about it. And the universe is like, okay, no, make it a reality in your mindset. Imagine you're never going to talk to them again because you're never going to send that letter. How does that make you feel? Oh, does that suck? Then how about you make a new plan? Don't never talk to them again. Look at what's blocking you. Make a plan, get out of the confusion, and just figure out how to communicate to the Libra again. Make a plan. So what if your situation is still messy right now? What if this year you can't? somehow be back in a union, or you can't have a new beginning with Libra. But if you really need to think about talking to them, then maybe you need to get busy on that. And then maybe you need to make a real plan, no matter how long it's going to take, to course correct things so that you can send that letter to Libra instead of saying, oh, it's over. There's just no way. There's no way. This year, I thought I could correct stuff and I could be back in Libra's life. Now I see there's an obstacle. There's just no way I can. So there's no point in me sending a letter at all. But it's kind of like they've always still clung to this idea that someday, though, I could, maybe. And the universe is saying, no, pretend you never can. What would you think? Do you like that outcome? Well, no, that sucks. Okay, then start making a plan to correct what you need to do. What is this universe's, or what is this character's response? 7 of Wands, 9 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles. Well, I see a lot of obstacles, but yeah, maybe I could struggle through. And even if it takes a while, this character is such an Eeyore. It's always like, oh, but it's going to take so long. Oh, but it's going to take so long. Oh, but it's going to be so hard. Most things in life are hard. Growth is hard. Change is hard. Doing the right thing is hard. But 7 and 7, those are numbers of change. This character is being challenged to change their circumstances. And it boils it down to, if they claim that Libra is their 2 of Cups, and they claim that they're so heartbroken, then why don't they just course correct things no matter how hard it is? Why don't they quit being a defeatist and just put a plan into action? And they're saying, well, it'd be really hard, but I could actually fight for this. And yeah, over time, I could probably course correct some things. I could really make some investments, and I could make some things change. I could, fix my situation. I could get myself freed enough that then I could really come toward the Libra. So interesting, because in this storyline, it says that the Libra is faced with needing to walk away from this and not think about it anymore because it's bringing them down. They're faced with needing to imagine the Libra never being in their world again in order to light a fire under them to actually get things moving. So again, truth, but perspective, right? We've kind of explored both of those avenues. What if this never happens? What if you stay stuck? What if you could change things? What if you took different actions? What could be the outcome? Now, what perspective could we use to kind of like move us forward? There's a lot that needs to happen here to get this stagnant energy unstuck. What's our final message on this? Hanged Man. There's that stuck energy. What about the Hanged Man? That's about perspective change as well. High Priestess sideways. Both characters already know. Both characters already know that they've got to change their perspective, because this is a big gridlock. I feel like this has been going on and on and on for these two characters that needs to change. And the only way to change it is to actually make change. Interestingly, the Libra has to step back and release it, and they need to step up and grab a hold of it. We got a 4 of Swords. We got the 9 of Pentacles. The big change both characters know that they need to do. One needs to focus on healing. The other one needs to focus on just like, I feel like this is the Libra being single, abundant, seeing themselves as single, letting themselves release themselves from this energy, and then allowing that other character to do whatever they need to do. If they need to heal, if they need to fix some stuff, they got to do that on their own. Not while it's almost like, I think Libra's energy has been like what I just pictured. We got Ace of Swords again with truth, right? So we have truth and perspective at the end of this, just like we began. I got this image in my mind of somebody who's like on all, hands and knees, and someone's sitting on their back thinking they're sitting on a chair, but they're not. They're sitting on like Libra's back. Libra has propped this person up, and as long as they have a comfortable place to sit, they have no reason to stand up. But what if Libra crawled out from under them and they landed on their ass and then decided, wow, I just hit the floor. Maybe I need to stand up. Maybe I need to take some charge of stuff, because Libra just crawled away. My chair is gone. My support system is gone. It kind of feels like that. Like it's time to get everybody active again. It's time to cut away the support system and just be free and take action. I think this is a pretty good message on this one about, like moving forward, letting somebody sink or swim on their own. I liked it. I liked it. It was a tough one, but I liked it. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Thanks for giving it a thumbs up and subscribing. Bye.